Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So after a short intro clip of my Tesla here, we'll go through the whole car and have a full review, and I'll let you know why I chose the Tesla about a year ago and why I never liked Tesla at the beginning and what made this changed. So here's the clip. Alright guys, so this is my 22 Tesla Model Y, and this is not the performance, this is the long range version. I bought this Tesla about a year ago, and I bought it used from the first owner who didn't use it very much because he thought he would need a larger vehicle for the family. So this Tesla here has received a couple of modifications, and we'll go over those as well. So let's look at the Tesla from the outside first. What do we get? It's the typical Tesla, like most people picture it when you see it. And I think the design is actually quite nice. I used to be one of the people that did not like it, and right now when I look at it, I see it with different eyes. Maybe it is because I own a Tesla now. I own a Tesla. I joined the Tesla cult, you know. I don't know, but I didn't really. I also have my other cars, and you know I adore and love my other cars, so that might not be it. Anyways, I think it's a nice, sleek, modern design, and it's just it's not kind of cool. If you look at this here, see this line right here, it comes from here and it goes all the way around the side and it continues. So it's just pretty cool design, you know. It flows really well. Also the Tesla has kind of hips on the side, you see that? Let's see from the top here, and also that makes it just look kind of cool. Another line that you might not notice at first when you look at those Teslas on the road is this one here. See the hood? Hold on. It goes around, comes up here, all the way up, and it continues, and it loops around just like the frunk. Goes in the front and it goes back to the frunk. I said hood, I should say frunk, you know. Electric cars, it's a frunk, it's not a hood. Alright, but I'm sorry, I'm learning. That is just pretty cool stuff, along with the very flush handles here. It's very cool too, and a lot of people, strangely enough, they don't know how to open the Tesla with those handles, and it is really easy. I mean, very easy once you know how. So I think it's a great car. It's just looks good. Also the charge port, a lot of cars you have a big clunky port on the side. No, Tesla integrated it, and look at that, you wouldn't even notice it. There it is. You know what I mean? It's just well thought through. It's just an overall really amazing car, and yeah, I like it. I mean, I like the design. It's not spectacular. It's not like you say, oh wow, this is a world-class design, or that kids turn their heads when they see it. But no, I think it's yeah, it's well made. It just looks good. It pleases your eyes. I see the lines here from the camera and the integrated repeaters here from turn signals. That line goes straight out that way. I mean, just looks good. All right, so I turned the headlights on for a reason. This one is not the one with the matrix headlights. Mine does not have it. Mine just has LEDs here. See on this side, there's the brights, the low beams and the high beams. It has the stock fog lights down here, and there's a reflector that's amber, orange, yellow, whatever you call it, for as a side marker, which is really cool. And that's just one single LED there, and it's pretty bright though. See the front here, see what it looks like. You see that? Not sure if the camera shows it. The fog lights are pretty bright, and in the middle there's absolutely no LEDs. That's just all reflection from that one LED, which is kind of cool the way Tesla made that. So pretty amazing. Now you will see that my Tesla sits a little bit higher, and it's because I put in about 2-inch lift on this Tesla, and there's another video about the lift kit out as well on my channel. If you guys are interested in that, please go and look at that video, watch the video, and also please subscribe if you haven't done yet. So that's why my Tesla is a little bit sits a little bit higher, you know, than a normal Tesla. And I did that because in the winter I needed a little bit more clearance. All of the rest about that is in that other video. These wheels here are not stock. I have the stock wheels. I'll put them in for the winter, put them on for the winter. These are tsportline wheels that I bought, and they're actually lighter than the stock ones. And there's also a video out about these wheels. I also added some PP paint protection film, so PP F on the front, the whole front here, the sides here. This is all paint protection film, and that helps a lot too with rock chips. So that's something I added. I added some tint, the front windows here, the sides, on all the rear windows as well, but not the top. We'll get to the top when we're inside the car. Let's look at the rear of the Tesla Model Y from 22. Looks good. I mean, it's not too spectacular either. The lights are on right now so that you guys can see them. They are LEDs, and they go all around here. And the LEDs in the middle for the turn signals, and the reverse lights are in there as well. I'm turning on the hazards in a moment so you guys can see what they look like. So let's do that before we do anything else. And the hazard, the button for the hazards is one of the few buttons in this cabin here, and it's right here on top. See that? And see what it looks like. There you go. Pretty small, but pretty bright when they're on. You see them? So overall, not bad. Here are the side ones. They're not in the mirror, which is all right. And we have them here at the front as well, and the headlights at the bottom, they're pretty long, you know, they're pretty long. Looks pretty cool, so I really like the front ones. Yeah, I think that's a good good design there. Looks good. Let's turn this off, and let's turn the headlights off as well. So the headlights are on right now. Turn them off, go on auto. There you go, headlights are off. I know people complain there are not enough buttons in a Tesla, but once you know how to handle it, it is pretty simple, you know, pretty simple. Okay, let's see. That was the exterior. Let's have a look at the front. I can't talk. Let's have a look at the trunk. Open it with the button. There's the camera. All right, here's the trunk of the Tesla Model Y. And it is pretty roomy in here, you know, it's a good place to be. There's a lot of space here, so I'll get that under that blanket, how deep that goes. Same as on the other side. I bought this is an aftermarket mat that I got from Last Fit, actually, so to be correct. And there's a video about that out as well if you want one of these. This is what it looks like underneath. Let's open this up. Look at that, really deep space here. So really deep space, so you could put a lot of cargo in your Tesla Model Y. And I'm a pretty tall guy, and I can stand underneath the door as well. So there's a light right here, some speakers here, and here are the buttons to fold these seats. I'm not going to do that right now, but everyone knows how that works, you know. Push the button, seats go down. Okay, so pretty easy stuff. Let's close this. There you can see the lights and the camera. Speaking of the camera, we have a lot of cameras on the Tesla. There's one here. See what else we find. There's one right here. There is a camera right here. Let's look up here. I have a whole bunch of cameras in there. And yeah, that's it. That's one side of it. And of course the same at the other side. So a lot of cameras in this car. So that's what it needs to be self-driving, as well as the sensors here too. Now the new ones, they don't have the sensors anymore, which that's quite controversial. People do not like that, but mine does have the sensors, and I really appreciate that, because the new ones, they go by vision only, tell you the distance, and I don't know, I'm not a huge fan just yet of that, you know. So how do I get into a Tesla? Okay, if you have your phone is paired to the car or Bluetooth. So as soon as you get close to the car detects you and opens the door. Unlocks the door. There's a button on the phone that you can push, and then the door just pops open. Okay, I can't show that now. I have my phone inside the car. Number two is, if you don't have it paired to the phone, you take your key card. It's a black card, looks like a credit card, and you hold it right here. This panel, tap it, then the doors unlock. Very, very easy. To start the car, you put your key card in the middle console. There's a spot behind it, the cup holders, and the car is ready to start. If not, guess what you do? You do this, and we'll do a rear seat test first. So I'll show you the rear seats. Do this. Push in here, handle pops out, and you pull it. See? It's that easy. That's how you open your doors. Very, very easy, so no panic at all. All right, this is the interior. Let's go in here. Okay, like I said, I'm pretty tall. I'm sitting in the rear of the Model Y, and I have plenty of room. This side as well on that side. So plenty of room here. I have the glass roof, which is a full glass roof in one piece to the front. I added this because I personally don't have too much hair, and I feel the sun, the heat through the roof, and I didn't like that. So I added this for the front, left this open for the kids on the rear, and I need to clean it. It doesn't look clean. Yeah, so that's the back of the Tesla here. It's very comfortable seat. What do we have in here? Let's close the door for a second. We have a speaker here. I have a light here. I need to clean that too. Dirty fingers push that. And we have a hook. See that hook? In, out. So a little hook there. So that's what we have here. There's not much else here. There's some mat pockets here. There's some vents here. These are plugs for USB-C plugs. They're for your phone or stuff. This is an aftermarket thing. You can put some cups in here and some pens and some tissues. There's a ton of aftermarket stuff out on the market for these cars. Of course, you have your armrest here, your window button, let the window down. There's a door pocket here, put something in. The middle here folds out, and it has, the middle armrest folds out, and it has two cup holders as well. So there's that, and you can pull this one up as a headrest if you wish to do so. That's about it for the rear of the Tesla, and the floor is flat, which is really nice. The floor is flat. That's something, it's really nice. You can sit like this, and it's just a flat floor, and there's enough room for me to put my feet completely underneath the seats too. So that's a big bonus for the Tesla. The rear seats here. How do I open the door? Guess how. You push this button here, and it has a door, and then the door pops open. Okay, there we go. The door pops open. So there's the door popped open, and we're out of the rear seat, the back seat. We should look at the front. Okay, I gotta get my phone from the front, and we'll look at the front, and then we'll do the front of the front seats. Let's get the phone. Okay, here is my phone. So to open the front, I just have to go on my Tesla app, and here's my Tesla app. You see it? I'm not sure you can, but doesn't matter. Go on controls, push on front, open, and it pops open. It is not automatic, it's not electric. You can buy that in the aftermarket bin. They sell systems to motorize this, so it goes automatic. There you go. Here's your front. The front is pretty roomy too, compared to all the other EVs out there, especially the competition from Europe or also the Asian countries. They have tiny fronts or none at all. So there's the front, hard plastic. There's the tow hook in case you need to be towed, and there's a light right here, and that's also a switch for when if you're logged in. Here, you see that? If you're logged in, you push that and it unlocks. So if someone locks you in the front, that's what you push and you get out of your front. There's some motors underneath here, and I will put a picture in so you can see what that looks like. Here's your window washer fluid right there. So overall, nothing spectacular, but actually pretty cool. So yeah, that's your front there. I could get into the details on how to unlock it, how to open the car when you have no power. I'm not going to do this now. That will just make the video too long. But there is a trick to get into the front and also get to the 16-volt battery underneath, and then put power to the car so the car opens again. So there are some tricks. One trick you need to know though is this: when you close your front, this is not like a hood of your old Lincoln or Cadillac. You don't just slam it down. You push it, and then take your hand flat on the Tesla emblem, push it shut. That's all you do. So looks good. Also the panel gaps, they are not perfect. Tesla is not a BMW, so not perfect, but they're not horrible either. I think we covered everything outside. You have the frameless doors, double pane glass, by the way. You see that? All right, let's go and hop inside. Oh, I forgot this. These here are dusty. These here are the controls for your seat adjustments on here. So you can do that. The front here, start with the door. Same trick. To exit, you push this button here, opens the door. But what happens in an accident? How do I get out if there's no power? No problem. See this here? You lift that up and the door opens too. Not gonna do it now because they say you shouldn't do that as often, because the window here has to go through the rubber seal or something. I don't know, I don't want to ruin anything, so not gonna do that right now. So yeah, great place in here. I was very surprised about the roominess in the Model Y when I first got it. It was just so roomy. I mean, look at the headroom here. It's like a pickup truck type headroom. There's a lot of headroom here, and it's a little bit restrained here because this is in it. Look at that, how far that goes in. So there's a ton of headroom in here. I mean, I really enjoy the room of the cabin here. There's enough room for my legs, and yeah, it's a good place to be. I really enjoy it. Now, what do we have here? The materials here. This is a soft touch. This is soft touch. That's soft touch. That is as well. We have some kind of Alcantara type fabric in the door panel here. We have let's close this. We have two cup holders right here. We have one there. We have one here. So, and I don't know if they passed the big freaking bottle test. I don't think they would, but they might. I don't know, guys. I don't do the test, and you know who does it. There's some kind of Alcantara cover here, and that's for your cell phones. I'll show you that in a moment, how that works. This here is real wood. It's not fake, it's not plastic. When you actually touch it, you can tell it's real wood, which is a nice touch. The vents for the Tesla Model Y, they're all hidden underneath here, which is really cool. So it gives you that clear, clean design, you know. Very nice. You have a frameless mirror here. Very cool. You have a camera inside. If you don't like it, put a piece of tape over it. But if you park your Tesla, you can check on the app and you can see the whole interior of your Tesla. And if you have a dog, you know why that's a good idea. You know, Tesla does not monitor the drivers while they are driving in their car. At least they don't. They say they don't. This is stitched white. The seats are made out of nut leather. It's a material, it's called vegan leather, and it's made out of cactus leaves. And I don't have a description of it right now, but maybe I'll do a video about that one time. And it feels good, and it looks like leather. I mean, I don't need to clean them. I have never cleaned them, but it feels good. I mean, I like it. It's cool. Here's the sun visors. They hold with a magnet. Look at that. Kind of smart idea. There's another speaker right here. So overall just in well thought through design, you know, speakers here, there. It's just great. It's a great car, you know. I can't say different. It's well done, really well. I'll show you how the chargers work. See this? Is you can put two phones on it. Let's put one phone on this side. Put it on there, and it starts charging right away. You can put a second one on that side, or your wife or whoever it is can put her phone on that side there. So great idea. I mean, I love it. You can drive. This is my view. Check my phone. Don't even have to touch it. You can check the phone, you know. Really nice. I really like that. What do we have here? We can open the armrest, and we have a cubby down here, pretty deep. So not sure what that's for, but pretty deep cubby there. We can slide this open, and we have a big cubby down there, and this slider here for your glasses or whatever you need on top. And that slider didn't come with the Tesla, so I bought it aftermarket. Close it again. So this is kind of a gray, not sure what kind of material, not my favorite. This way, put the key card, by the way. Not my favorite material. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Speaking of the key card, I never use the key card because I drive it with my phone. My phone is connected and it has Bluetooth, and the car detects it, and it's ready to go as soon as I approach the car. As for the steering wheel, this material here is not real leather. It is stitched though. You know, looks good, and it feels good too. You know, typical plastic here, plastic, everything plastic. So it feels good though. You know, the screen feels good too. I mean, if you've ever seen cheap cars or Chinese cars, there, this just feels a lot better. So yeah, the quality of the carpets I think is great as well. The mats here, those are the mats that come stock with the car, and these here, aftermarket ones. No, they're not aftermarket, they're Tesla ones, but they're rubber mats, winter mats, and I have a video about those as well, so you'll find all of that on my channel if you are interested. What else does the Tesla do? One great thing is when you enter the Tesla, the HVAC turns on instantly, and it heats up the car to the temperature you have set, which is 70 here, or it cools it down to 70. So you noticed when we came in, the fan turned on, and that's why. You tap on that and you can see what's going on here. You can see the air coming out and where it's coming out on both sides. The heated seats are on auto, so is the steering wheel, and you can even heat up the windshield wipers there so they don't freeze in the winter. You have your rear seats. Come on. You have your rear seats here, and you can put the heated seats on. Yeah, now they're on. Turn them back off. See, there's 3 settings for each. So pretty cool stuff. And you do that with the fronts, of course, as well, over this button here. There's the biohazard button. So everything goes through a special HEPA filter, and the air is recycled so that the air that no smells and no air from outside come into the cab, and it really does work. Now, how do you adjust those vents since you don't see them? See, you do this. You take your fingers. Look at that. and you slide. See that? And you can actually hear him working there while you do that. There's no lag at all. It's really quick. So pretty cool stuff there, you know. I know buttons are nice to have, but this works really good. You can schedule too when your Tesla should turn on the HVAC in the morning. And I do that, but I do it over my phone app. I don't do it over the screen. So that's that. Now at this point I'll have to tell you, I will do a separate video about all the tech in the Tesla and all the stuff on the screen here, because it has so much that it will get way too long and maybe way too boring for some people. So I'll do a separate video. We'll just go through the basics. So you have this screen here, which is always your map. You have this half here, which is your car, and it shows the front, and you can open it. You can open the trunk from here. You can lock and unlock the vehicle, as well as your charge port. You know, you can turn your vehicle around as well if you see that. See, it's kind of funny to do that, but that's what you can do there. You have this here. It gives you your main screen of all the controls. There's your control screen. You can fold your mirrors, child lock, on, off, window lock, glove box. There's your button for the glove box, windshield wiper settings, the mirrors. On that, look at that. This is how you set your mirrors. This little wheel here sets your mirrors. You know, you just tilt it up and down, whatever you do, and that's what the mirror does. And they're auto dim as well. So you have your mirrors, your camera setting, because this is a dash cam included, and Sentry system that records constantly if someone tries to break into your Tesla, or if someone dings the door against your Tesla. It's all recorded. So there's settings for that. Settings for your steering wheel is here as well. So we got this. You got pedals and steering. You can go acceleration, chill, or standard. Steering mode, stopping mode. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can set here. Charging shows you it's different settings for the charging, and we're not getting into details there. Autopilot settings are here. Yeah, we're getting into too much, you know. Your Ford collision warning, if it should turn on late, early, and all that. Lane departure, it has everything. So your locks, how do you unlock it? With your phone, with your keys, with your card. If it should unlock the door automatically, if the windows lock, you know, when you walk away, or you can turn that off, or the car locks by itself too, by the way, when you walk away. Your light settings here, inside, outside, ambient lights, display settings for the screen. You know, your trips, different trips, where you went, how long you went, and how much energy does the car needed. Like this one here, 229 watt-hours per mile is what we needed there while driving 15 minutes, 8 miles. So your nav settings, safety settings, view live camera via mobile app, which is interesting. That's really cool. Yeah, you have so much here, you know. Service settings, and that's interesting too. There's a lot to talk about in the service settings. Yeah, you have the tire pressure here, 42 psi, which is recommended. 42. The rears have 41. Don't know why. Camera calibration, factory reset, a camera preview. This live stream is not saved or transmitted. There you can see me. You can see on main outside. You can see wide. You know, shows the front, narrow, different kind of views. It just shows you all your cameras so that you can check them, see if they work right. Yeah, let's see, door pillars, right fender camera, and a rear view on this one here. So these are just some camera previews to check your cameras. It's all right. The wipers service mode, so the wipers come up so you can service them. There is so much on these cars here. Car wash mode, you enter car wash mode. It is now in a car wash mode, so keeps the car below 10 miles an hour, logs everything, turns the air recycle on. So pretty cool stuff there. that Tesla offers you. Do I like everything? No, I don't. You know, people are right. Sometimes it would be good to have a button like the glove box. You have to go in that menu to open your glove box. See, there's nothing to open it. Or you push on this and you say open glove box. Let's watch. Open glove box. And there's your glove box. And the glove box also has the USB stick for the recordings of the car. So nice soft material in the glove box as well. Yeah, everything feels pretty good. I mean, it's not like a luxury car, but it does feel excellent, so no problem at all. Not to be compared with the BMW or Porsche or something, no. I mean, the prices are high, but no, it's not comparable, but it feels better than any normal car. We have some buttons on the screen here. There's one for your phone. There's one that shows you some stats over your energy consumption. You know, it even shows you what it takes when you're parked. You go and park, and you can see 0.4% when on screen time. You know, the rest is all at zero now. We haven't done anything. Preconditioning, cabin overheat protect, Sentry mode, mobile app, summon standby, vehicle standby 0.2. So some good stuff there. This is your radio stations. You have some top stations that Tesla recommends here. I don't know, you know, there's something for everyone here, to be honest. There's so many songs and so many albums. There's something for everyone. That's just top station. I guess that's what most Tesla owners listen to. I don't know, but there is something for everyone in there. See, that's an example. You go on country hits and it starts playing your songs right here, and I'll stop that now so we don't get a copyright thing from that. Or you go on genres, you go on rock, and then you have different other stations in here, you know. Pretty nice. There's my camera views I can turn on. You can keep those on while you drive, you know. You can keep that on, stays on. Karaoke, gaming. There's all kinds of games you can play right there. Then we had karaoke. What else do you have? Messages. You have Zoom. You have radio. You know, Tidal, TuneIn. There's a Bluetooth. There's theater. You can watch videos or movies. There's so much entertainment here. It is absolutely crazy. Oh, let's go on the toy box. Where's the toy box? You seen it? There we go. There's a toy box. You have the light show. You have the boom box. Emissions. Everyone knows that by now. You know, you can make it fart. Let's see. It's a random fart. Here you can change the farts. It's kind of funny, but after a while you know it all. And you can make the farts go wherever you want them. You can go on the passenger side. That's the verified fart. Let's see. I keep doing the random. Back seats. You can let it fart wherever you want. Yeah, there's the romance button. Mars button, the Santa button, so it looks like it's Christmas stuff. Romance button does this, get cozy. What's that? Shows you a fireplace. And I think it plays some romantic music too. Let's wait a moment. No, I just hear the fire. I can hear the fire. I don't hear the music. Now there's some setting where I play some music. Scared me. That was way too loud. Yeah, okay. Turn that off. No, I have to copyright for that either. We all know the song. So, what is it? Okay, there we go. This is what computers take over. Good. Turn that off. There's a sketch pad here. Yeah, as you know, all this. The boom box. It can play some. You can replace the horn outside. And that's kind of fun, maybe. Let's open the window here, hold the camera out, and let's push up the buttons here to show you what we got. See, pretty cool. You have all kinds of songs, all kinds of sounds that you can make and replace the horn with, and you should only hear that outside. So you can replace horn. Let's see what else we have. Old horn. I'm not sure if you heard it, but it's kind of cool. It's like an old car type horn that you hear. And yeah, there's some funny stuff. There's also silly stuff, like there's a fart in there as well. So it used to be that you could have that while you drive, and you know, while you somewhere in line, you could let it fart, like a ribbon fart, or play La Cucaracha. But that's not allowed anymore. It's now that you can only do this when you're in a parking lot and your car is in park. Speaking about that, I think we get to the point where we should go for a ride, and I'll show you how the car drives. First of all, we buckle up. There we go, got it done. Then we have two stocks. This one here is for your windshield wipers. You push this windshield wipers on, it's your turn signals, as well as your high beams. You know, you can flash them, or you know, flip the high beams on and off. This one here has a button here for the parking brake. There's a P, and this is just very easy. Reverse, neutral, drive, and tap that down twice. Then you have your autopilot on. You know, do it once, you have your normal cruise control like on every other car. Okay, we want to go backwards here. What do we do? Go on reverse, up all the way. Reverse is on, see? Cameras turn on, mirrors tilt down. Okay, put the foot on the throttle, and here we go. Very easy, super easy to drive a Tesla, I'll tell you that. I mean, you could sit a monkey in it and you could drive it. Okay, now all the way down, drive. The car shows us where we're going, and we'll drive. Here we go. Turn the signal on, and when I do the signal, I get a little window here that shows me a camera view from the left side, which is really nice. I know there's other cars that have that too. I think Hyundai has it, and Honda had it for a short while. It's a really cool feature. And here we are, the Tesla recognizes the road. We'll turn the autopilot on. Here we go. The speed, everything is set, and Tesla drives us. So pretty cool. I do not have full self-drive, so it doesn't do everything. So it doesn't stop by itself with a stop sign and watches for traffic and keeps going, or does tight turns. No, it does not do that, but it drives by itself quite a bit with this system as well. Checks the speeds, it comes to a stop at the lights or at the signs, but then if you don't push the brake, it would just fly through, so you have to be careful. It does slow down for you though every time there's a stop sign or a light coming. It recognizes the traffic lights too, if they're red, if they're green, and it keeps going when traffic keeps going, so it does a lot. Anyways, nice view here, and of course the satellite picture with the map is always cool. As for the speed, this is the long range, not the performance, but it still is plenty fast. It goes from 0 to 60 under 5 seconds. I think it's 4.5, is it? I'll have to check on it. And it accelerates instantly. Like even here, you floor it. You see that? It goes really quick. I mean, pushes you back, you know, even with the performance model. Pretty cool. And really quiet. It is really quiet here in the cabin. Super quiet car. To the negative side is the car rides a little rough, and all the Model Ys do that. So I think the new Model Y generation will have different suspension, definitely. This is not up to standard for a car that expensive. It rides too rough, so not super comfortable, but if you're on a flat road like this or go on a road trip, perfect. Yeah, very quiet car, very relaxing. Yeah, great car. And I said it many times, watch my videos, the 5 things I hate and I dislike and like about my Tesla. I'll tell you what I really like and what I don't like as much. One thing I like is that the temperature is always set, and I always have a good temperature in a Tesla. Great, great, great. I love it. It's always cool, it's always warmed up. It's awesome. Just a very good car to own for as a daily driver. I do have all my other cars, and everyone knows my Lincoln Town Car. I love it, never sell it. Same as my Shelby GT350. I like them for different reasons than the Tesla. So don't get me wrong. And talking about a daily driver, the Tesla is great, and I don't think there's anything better than this. So we're up here on my spot where I film a lot of other videos. And let's stop here for a second. I hope you enjoyed this. So hang in there. I wish you a wonderful day. And yeah, please give me a thumbs up, and please do me one favor. Post a comment, about the video. If you think it sucks, say it sucks. If you like it, tell me that you like it and why. And please give me thumbs up, like, comment, and of course subscribe. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, see you soon. Have a good day.